Hi, ladies. I'm trying this again. The last one stopped for whatever reason. I accidentally pressed it stop, but um, I I want to update my vlogs. So I'll be 13 weeks tomorrow. This last Friday I had my NT scan, and I was kind of disappointed because with the last four kids, I had a different doctor, but that doctor was no longer covered in my insurance. So I had no choice but to go to this new lady. My old doctor would give us like a DVD of the entire scan, tons of pictures of the baby. He was really nice, and he was like, he would talk to you and make conversation, and then he would tell you at the end if the scan went okay and if everything was normal. Well, this lady I went to on Friday, it's a USC clinic, and if you don't know, if you don't live in California, USC is one of like the best schools to go to when you're trying to do like medical stuff. Also UCLA. And so I was like, it should be good. I think I'll be okay there. But when I got there, I mean, I'm sure the lady was knowledgeable, but she was kind of rude. She laid me flat on my back, which was fine. But the screen was like straight ahead on the top, like straight ahead, like on the wall way top, and I couldn't see it, so I kind of had to like strain my neck to look at it. And she told me, "You can't look at it. You need to lay flat. Don't move. Don't laugh. Don't do anything until I'm done with the scan because it takes a lot to get the baby into the position I need him or her to be in. And if you move, I have to start all over again, and I can't see what I need to see." So I was like, okay. And then she said, at the end, I'll give you a peek of the baby and you can look at him and see what you think. Or, like, just see your baby move around or whatever. So I said, okay. And then, so about 5 minutes into the scan, I asked her, like, actually, I asked her right away. I said, can you just tell me that the baby has a heartbeat so I could be, like, rest assured that everything's okay? And she said, yeah, yeah, the baby has a heartbeat and he or she's actually moving around and everything's fine. So I'm just doing my measurements right now. And I said, okay. So I'm laying there and it's like the longest 5 minutes of my life because I couldn't watch the screen and I wanted to so badly. I really wanted to see the baby because it's like one of the rare instances that you get to see your baby like while still in there, and I wanted to see him or her move around, and it's just exciting. So when she was done with the scan at the end, she like sat me up a little, and then she said, this is the fun part, I'm going to do like a little bit of the ultrasound. She did like a 2-minute ultrasound, and she gave me like, here it is, here are all the pictures. She gave me these pictures, but there's technically like three pictures in here because they're all the ones that she gave me are pretty much the same pictures. She just made them lighter or darker. But she gave me a nub shot. She gave me the picture of a nub shot, and it's actually a very boy nub because it's sticking straight up. And I asked her about the angle of the dangle, and she started cracking up. She said she's never heard anything like that, and she was going to make no comments, and that she thought it's like she basically thought it was ridiculous. But I don't know. She gave me these pictures, and after I got it, um, I left, and of course I looked at the screen, and it looked like a boy nut, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions till I actually got the pictures from her to look at him. So I took it and I was looking at it and I realized that it was probably a boy. Almost no doubt it's got to be a boy. I mean, it's the most boy I've ever seen. I'll show you the picture. It's right here. I don't know if you could see the nub, but it's right here. That's supposed to be the nub. And she actually said, um, that is the genital tubercle or something like that. That's going to become a clitoris or a penis. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to become a clitoris. That's going to be a penis, and it's sticking right up. I'm 12 weeks. That's pretty big for a 12-week baby, so it ain't going nowhere. So, of course, I left, and when I got to the car and I looked at all the pictures and decided that it was a boy, um, I actually started crying. I know this sounds really bad because I'm happy, it doesn't matter. I know I don't like she didn't tell me if the baby was okay. She said I can't tell you anything. You have to go to your regular doctor. So I have no idea what the measurement was in the back of the neck. I have no idea if she found the nasal bone. I have no idea if all of the limbs measured correctly. I have no idea. I have no clue anything. She said the doctors get paid the big bucks. They'll tell you all of the details, and you're going to have to wait to go see him. So I have to wait about like 3 weeks to go there. So not only was I crying because I was so disappointed in the doctor, like in the whole experience. Not I think she was just an ultrasound tech, but in the whole experience, because she just would not tell me anything to make me like feel assured that the baby was okay, except for when she told me the baby has a heartbeat. And then like to find out it was a boy. I mean, I love him so much. It doesn't matter to me, but it just felt like it was very disappointing. I still am going through major gender disappointment because I tried those methods to conceive a girl and I knew it was not 100% and I knew that there was a chance it would still be a boy. It didn't matter. And my pregnancy was so different this time. I was so sure. My dreams were pointing to a girl. So I just like did not expect to see that it was gonna be a boy, I guess in a way. So I don't know if you ladies have seen a nub like that and have seen that that person ended up having a girl, you yourself or any of your old ultrasound photos or your friends or whoever, and then they end up having a girl, let me know because I didn't find anything online. Everything I found said that if the nub is sticking straight up, it's undoubtedly a boy because that's the classic boy shot. So I'm just gonna consider it a boy right now, and if it ends up being a girl, then that would be awesome. But at this point, I'm like 98% sure it's a boy. So so yeah, I had a little bit of gender disappointment going on that day and the next day. And every time I think about it, like all the clothes I have for my daughter, it's actually sitting right in front like of my face. Every morning when I wake up, I pass by it and all her clothes that shrunk. I bought some new clothes for to give myself good karma supposedly, hoping that, the next one will be a girl. So whenever I would find good deals, I'd buy the clothes. And now it's like what the thought of having to give it all away is it's really difficult. I mean, I'm lucky I at least have my daughter, but I still would really, really have liked another girl. Um, my husband was like, "Don't jump to conclusions. It's okay. I don't think it's." He's so sure it's a girl. He keeps telling me it's a girl. I don't care what the nub shot said or how it looks. I know it's a girl because of the way you've been and blah blah blah. And but still, every pregnancy is different, so you can't really like base it on that. So on to what I've been feeling for the last 3 weeks. My nausea is still there, and actually it's still pretty bad. Every time I eat or don't eat like fast enough, whenever I have like too long between meals, I get really nauseous. Like the empty stomach makes me really nauseous. Um, I see a lot of vivid dreams, like clear dreams of things happening, and sometimes they're annoying and like like they make you struggle, like your child is hurting and you have to go save them, or like you and your husband had a fight, or something like crazy like that that makes you really sad and like heavy hearted in your dream. So I've been having those kind of dreams like lately. And then my breasts are still pretty, like they still hurt pretty bad. And then my hair is falling out like crazy. I mean, I'm losing like so much hair every day after I shower, even like later on in the day, I lose so much hair. It's not even funny. I'm like worried at this point because I already have thin hair and I don't know how I could lose so much hair now, then have to lose more after I have the baby, so it's gonna be crazy. And then I have exhaustion. It's not as bad as it was in the beginning, but it's still there. Um, what else? The frequent urination, like when you're going to the bathroom frequently, is not really there anymore. And also, waking up at night, I don't really wake up at night to go to the bathroom. I try to avoid as much as I can um, drinking like late at night, drinking water or drinking anything like tea. I used to drink tea at night before bed, and now I can't do that because I wake up at 3 in the morning to go to the bathroom. And then, what else? Oh yeah, I'm really moody, like really moody. It does not take a lot for me to snap. Like my poor kids is all I have to say. I'm just so irritated at everything. I'm so snappy, it's not even funny, and my poor husband. I hate it. I hate the feeling of being like on edge and angry all the time, but I can't help it. Like the littlest things just make me so angry. And that's like something different for this pregnancy, and that's where my husband was so sure it was gonna be a girl because he told me you've been so different this time around. Another thing is, oh, I have sweet cravings, like I crave a lot of sweets. That's also unusual. I also crave like sour stuff. I can't really eat salty, it makes me sick. So, I don't know, maybe those are all just like things that when you're deficient in something and you crave, like they say, not really gender related. I get like the occasional heartburn, but that's about it. I'm almost in my second trimester, which is tomorrow. And you know how they say it's always the blissful, like, fun time, and it's true with all my other pregnancies. After in the second trimester, it feels really good because the beginning of the first or second trimester, like 13, 14, 15 weeks when you don't feel the baby move, um, it's actually very comfortable. You can't really tell you're pregnant. All your symptoms are pretty much clearing up, and there's no baby moving, so you just feel normal. Your exhaustion goes away and all this stuff. At least that's what happens to me. And then, and then towards the middle of the second trimester, you start feeling the baby move, but you're comfortable. You're not too heavy. You're not feeling a lot of crappy feelings of pregnancy. Usually nausea is gone by that time. So you just feel the baby move and it feels good and you have a little bump in front of you. So it's adorable. But then comes the third trimester, which I don't mind in the beginning, but towards the end it gets uncomfortable because you're heavy, walking too long makes everything hurt, and then you're just uncomfortable, like the heartburn comes along. My nausea returns in the third trimester. It has every other time, and it's only really bad when I eat. So, um, like with my other kids, I didn't throw up the entire pregnancy till the end. That's how it would be for me. And it would always, I could barely eat any food because there would be no like stomach room. I don't know how those twin mommies carry all those babies in there, or there's like no room with one baby. I can't imagine with two. But yeah, so I also wanted to mention I bought a fetal Doppler. It's the Sonaline B, I think it's called. and I tried it last night and the first day it came in. The first day it came in, it took me like 15 minutes to find the heartbeat. And it was because I was looking in the wrong place. I guess I didn't know where the baby was at 12 weeks. I was looking a little higher than I was supposed to, but here it is. I'll do a review on this when I'm a little bit further along in the pregnancy. Um, it just kind of helps put your mind at ease, and it's really nice to hear the baby's heartbeat like whenever you want, basically. So I tried it last night and I found the baby immediately because at this point I know where the baby's at. So it was, plus it's bigger because I got it on Saturday, I think, or Monday, and yesterday, no, I didn't get it Monday. I got it Saturday because yesterday was Monday. So I got it Saturday. I tried it that same day. I found it in about 15 minutes. I kind of tried it on Sunday, like not for very long, so I put it away because I was about to go to bed and I was tired. But last night I found it quick. So of course, it's only been 2 days, but the baby was a little bit bigger, so I got to, I still got to feel the baby, or hear the baby. Um, I, I, I felt like little tickly kind of kicks, but I don't believe in the whole I could feel my baby move at 12 weeks thing. They're just entirely too small, and especially with I'm overweight, so I think it would be kind of impossible. Not that I'm overweight in my uterus. I mean, I'm overweight on the outside. I don't feel the baby on the outside, but I feel like little tickly feelings on the like inside as if the baby's kicking, but I know it's not it. I'm gonna wait till I usually feel them around 15, 16 weeks, like move around, and it feels like they're doing somersaults and all that other fun stuff. But that is like one of the best feelings, and I can't wait to feel it. And when I think about all these things, I get really excited. Gender doesn't really matter. When I think about holding the baby, I get really excited. Gender doesn't matter. I think gender starts kicking in when I think about the pretty dresses I have to give away, all the little hair bows I won't use anymore, all the little baby stuff I saved for my daughter because it was so cute, I won't need them anymore. And then I think about the future, like my daughter won't have a sister to grow up with, and she's going to have all these brothers like taking up all the space in the house and being overprotective over her, and then I think about all the daughter-in-laws I'm going to have who might hate me, and I just, I think that's where I get overwhelmed, and I just wish that I was, like, able to give my daughter a sister. I have a sister, so I know how much, like, how valuable sisters are, and I just wanted her to have that experience too. I mean, it's not over. First of all, even though I'm pretty convinced that's a boy, like a boy shot, you just never know. And another thing is, I might be able to have another one. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to because I want to finish school. But again, that it's not guaranteed that it'll be a girl. So I I have to first be okay with having another boy before I could have another one. So I mean, considering my odds, be, I have I'm gonna have four boys and one girl. Chances are the sixth child would also be a boy. So, I don't know, but I'll show you some more of the ultrasound pictures she gave me. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on in them, but if you've seen a lot of them, like if you're a veteran mom, you will know what's going on in there. But here's one of the baby kind of in a fetal position, and here's another one in the same position, but she kind of moved him to the other, like turned him a little. Here's another one of that same position. And tell me if you see anything between the legs, because I could swear that I could see like a little sac or whatever you want to call it. Here's one of the nub shots. And here is another one. It's pretty much the same, but she made it darker and lighter. Here's that's 2 of them. And then here's another one of the baby laying on its back. But that one doesn't have a nub shot in there. So thank you ladies for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.